guys might know this town a little bit. That is because this is the same town I go garbage picking in. But as you can see from the title, we're not garbage picking. We are going to a rummage sale. Yes, a rummage sale. Hopefully you guys are doing very well on this splendid morning. It is actually supposed to be the warmest day of the year today. A high of like 78. But you know what? We're going to a rummage sale. I decided to get here as early as possible. And the reason why is because this place tends to get a line very soon. And there's already people in line. So there's 2 people already in line. And we have an hour and 10 minutes until this thing starts. It is what it is. Someone's got to do it. Hey. All right, here we are. I don't know if I can park here, but today I'm parked here. Let's go stand in line. This place might look familiar, and that's because I found that wooden antique primitive box right here from this house. Kind of flashback. This might seem kind of familiar in terms of that shot. Okay, so leaving the rummage sale now. It was this year I was able to pick up my bag, so either I got stronger or I got less stuff this year, but I filled up the whole bag. Probably could have thrown a couple more pieces on top, but it was starting to rip. I don't know if you can see it. There was, you'll see it later probably. Maybe it's on this, there it is. So it was starting to rip, and that's the last thing I want to happen. Last year, when I was here, probably where that first stone is. So on that side, it ripped, and I parked on the other side of those black lampposts, and ripped my, like, in terms of the whole thing just blew out. So I had DVDs and everything just scattered throughout the sidewalk. I'll show you guys what I picked up. I picked up everything from clothes to DVDs, got some golf balls, a couple vintage reverse weave sweatshirts, a couple jerseys. Yeah, let's check that out. Oh, wow. You know, this is actually nicer than I thought. This I picked up in the garbage not so long ago. That video's been out for about 2 weeks. It's kind of towards the end of the video. Pretty nice piece, but here we have a whole bag of goodies, all from the rummage sale. Alright, so as you can see, bags are a ripping. There's a lot of thought process that went into buying this stuff. I can see I already am missing some items. Kind of going just going to dump it out on the floor. As you can see, I got my my chicken legs are out, a bunch of random things, and a lot of the stuff was like, you know, I picked up the good stuff. It's kind of at the bottom first, and good stuff in terms of, you know, stuff that I knew I can sell. And then what I did from there was kind of just threw filler stuff in there. So stuff I needed, stuff I wanted to experiment with, stuff I didn't know about, or stuff that, you know, I knew I can get $1 for at the flea market, or if I brought it to an auction. I'm going to dump this out and we'll go through it. Kind of got some clothes, got a lot of random things. Got CDs, just good stuff. Good stuff cheap, as Box Truck Guy likes to say. Good stuff cheap. Those things go in there. With the sun. But maybe I can somehow figure out a way to do this. Alright, maybe if I kind of like lay in the sun, I don't know. Alright, so we got a lot of CDs here. Diamond Rio, Revelation, Dixie Chicks, Mariah Carey. I just pretty much grabbed like the CDs in terms of, you know, there's like a box of them, so I just grabbed whatever I can find. There were some like Scholastic ones I didn't really like actually go through. Clay Aiken, Kelly Clarkson, One Republic. Lots and lots of CDs we got here. Roger Williams. Classic stuff. Alicia Keys. Kind of making our way through the whole pile. If you're into media, some of this stuff might look neat. If you're into like selling media, you might know some of this kind of stuff. Big Fish. So I'll put DVDs over there. More Mariah Carey. JoJo. I don't know. NSYNC. It's a blast from the past. Lots and lots of CDs, as you can see. So with the CDs, at the flea market, there are people who just sell like media like this, and they have boxes upon boxes, and usually CDs are $2 or $3, and then they have like a bin of like $1 CDs. So I'm going to just sell them all for $1 a piece. I'm not going to sell them all. That's kind of the whole thing, but I figured I probably have $15 in terms of CDs just there. DVDs, we all know I can get 50 cents a piece for most of them. These kind of ones, I kind of just need to donate or something. Don't know if somebody's going to really want them. Got a Harry Potter. This is what I saw. I saw a Harry Potter DVD. Kind of just grabbed my attention. Some more CDs. We picked up this piece of brass. I just picked it up because it was brass. I might take it to the flea market, try to get $1 or $2 for it. Kind of neat. Kind of broken something. Got more CDs. Never ends with these CDs. We have a glass insulator. This is made by Brookfield. I'm gonna actually keep this. This is kind of like an odd shape. It's kind of odd shape, and it has 45 at Cliff Street, New York. I've never seen one with an actual street name on it, so that might be keep life. We have a hockey puck. We have a little wood box. So my thought process was I was going to get a bunch of stuff and just throw filler stuff on top that I knew I'd sell at the flea market. So this I know I can get $1, $2 for. This I know I can scrap and get about $1 for. You know, the CDs, obviously. We have 2 Pyrex Fridges. I think these were red at one point. They are older ones. They have the circle on the bottom. But as you can see, they are heavily dishwasher damaged, unfortunately. This is the only Pyrex there, only glass make, only Pyrex, or any Federal or Fire King, but nonetheless, still great for a collector. North Face, very, very nice. This is like a crimson red. Don't know if this is a Denali. I'm going to throw this in the wash. It's not my size, but it might fit. We have a football jersey, Chicago Bears. I don't know who this is. Filler jersey. I don't think it's worth much. You got some more Under Armour over here. I picked it up just because it was Under Armour. We have a Penn State sweatshirt. Champion. Penn State. A pair of shorts I think might fit me. What do we got here? A USA jersey. Picked up a couple vintage Champion reverse weave sweatshirts. Reverse weave. Great sweatshirts. I think this one's also reverse weave. These I usually get anywhere between like 15 to 30 bucks a piece. If they have a logo on them, you generally get a little bit more. Got a basketball jersey. Patriots flag. I figured at the flea market somebody might want this. $31 originally. Or I might put this online on eBay. I bet I can get 10 or 15 bucks come football season, so that might go there. Filler t-shirt. Kutztown University t-shirt. Whole bunch of more CDs. We got Ricky Martin. So this is like something from my childhood in terms of somebody who really liked music in the 90s. You have NSYNC, you have Kelly Clarkson, Faith Hill, Backstreet Boys, 3 of them. Ricky Martin, Aaron Carter. I Want Candy was the jam back in the day. What else do we find here? John Mayer, some Britney Spears. So, although this isn't like my forte of music, the flea market, if you're from my generation and you're looking for CDs, perfect pieces for that. Whole box of these souvenir caps. I think they were part of a game, so when I originally picked them up, I thought they might just be like those little ice cream things, but I think they're part of a game. It is what it is. We have a little Mets helmet. Flea market item, $1, $2 for the bag. And a couple golf balls just because why not. So overall, I think it's a great haul. This is actually my favorite thrift store. This is my favorite rummage sale to go to. Oh, and of course, this thing, which I guess is for washing your hands maybe. Or for a cat or a bird. Maybe it's for a bird feeder. Probably a bird feeder because there's a bird on there, but this is my favorite rummage sale to go to, and the reason why it's my favorite rummage sale is because you can pretty much be a crazy man, and it's perfectly acceptable. I was the second person in line. I went to the DVDs media first, thinking there might be video games and something like that, like vintage video games. There wasn't. I grabbed a bunch of DVDs and CDs. Obviously, I got a bunch of junk DVDs, but that was that. And I went over to like some bric-a-brac. I picked up that chandelier thing. There was a nice brass tray I left behind, and it's because there was handles on it, and the handles were going to rip through the bag. And last year, my bag ripped like on the sidewalk, and it was terrible. It was terrible. So I made sure not to do that. So aside from that, I know the CDs. I'll probably double my money on the CDs. I spent $15 on the garbage bag. Double my money on the CDs, and probably make $50 to $60 on the clothes, if not a little bit more. And throwing a couple other items, it's probably going to be a nice little profit. I know a lot of people like to watch these rummage sales and see what's still out there and what's to be picked up. If you guys are a reseller, you probably love going to rummage sales. They're really fun. I love them because it's kind of like a yard sale that hasn't been picked over. It is a lot of fun. Unfortunately, this rummage sale won't happen for another like 6 or 7 months. Rummage sales are probably going to be going downhill shortly because flea market season, yard sale season is now here. But overall, very fun. I know the recap was kind of a long recap. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the channel and like the picking style of this whole channel. And if you guys are new, want to see more, definitely subscribe. As always, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.